Aussies on the east coast are being warned to brace for a stormy Christmas this year after the Bureau of Meteorology released its official Christmas Day forecast. Cloudy weather is predicted across all the capitals, with temperatures ranging from the low 20s to the low 30s. Let's get more detail about this, though, and we bring in senior meteorologist from the Bureau, Miriam Bradbury. Welcome, Miriam. OK, so let's start with the stormy Christmas idea. Which parts of the country are at risk of storms?
Well, the fact of the matter is, at this point, we're really only looking at storms across the far northern parts of the country, in fact. The tropics, which often see storms at this time of year, so showers and storms for those northernmost parts. Darwin potentially could see a lightning strike or two, but at this stage we're just looking at a few showers. The east coast and much of the southeast is actually going to be sitting under a big high pressure system. Now, a high pressure system brings the settled weather, the sunshine, so that means that Adelaide, Melbourne, Canberra, even Sydney and Tasmania are more likely to see clearer skies on Christmas and pretty settled days, in fact.
Right. Speaking of pressure, you lot at the Bureau are under a lot of pressure to get the forecast right every day, but particularly on Christmas Day. So what are the capitals saying for Christmas Day?
Yeah, so look, starting on the east coast, Brisbane is looking at a mild and sunny day at this point in time. Temperatures likely to reach the high 20s. Similar conditions for New South Wales and Sydney. Could see a slight morning shower or two, but broadly speaking, it will be a dry day in the high 20s. For Canberra, we are looking at temperatures likely to push into the low 30s, so a warmer day there for Christmas. Melbourne looking at mild, sunny, temperatures in the high 20s. Down in Tasmania, it will even be a mild day. A few showers about the west coast, but for Hobart, we're looking at partly cloudy conditions and a top temperature in the low 20s. It'll be hotter the further west we go, though, for Adelaide in particular.
Yes, I saw that, 35 in Adelaide. It looks pretty good everywhere, though, Miriam. Before we let you go, there's been so much rain around northern and eastern Queensland this week. We've been reporting it all week. What areas are now at the highest risk of flooding?
Yeah, so we already do have a number of flood warnings in place for much of southern inland and southeastern Queensland, with a major flood warning in place for the Logan River about the scenic rim. Anywhere we do have those flood warnings current, we urge residents to just keep a close eye on the forecasts and warnings, listen to your emergency services and act sensibly around floodwaters. But it's worth noting that we do have flood watches in place for river catchments between around Cairns and Mackay. Now, the flood watchers tell us that that's the next most likely area to start seeing those rivers rising. That's where the rainfall is going to be focused next. So be aware about the North Tropical Coast as well.
OK, Miriam Bradbury, thank you.